Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Terrence Ray, and I'm back at you guys. Give you this little update and to go over a trade. I'm gonna put a trade on and put this out. Right now, we got about 26 minutes to the closing bell, and pretty much for today, looks like we're gonna close flat on the day. Now the market opened up wide open earlier today. Uh, we had a nice sell off going. In the SPY, if I was to take off everything, we'll take off all of the drawings. We've pretty much, the market opened down, and you can see we've kind of gonna finish with a big green candlestick because it opened and gap down. This is the SPY right here. If I was to pull up the SPX, you will see that I will show that we are going to finish inside of the expected move. So basically, here was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, meaning if you would have sold this range, sold up here, sold right here, you would have had a winner for the week because we finished inside of the expected move. That's one of the reasons why, I like to do that on the weekend just to kind of see, what's going on with volatility and what we can expect. Now, without going too far into it, make sure you guys check out the weekend video. The weekend video will be out on Sunday, and I'll recap this week and then give you my weekly outlook. Now, what I want to talk about is the trade that I want to put on before we get the closing bell. Now, I'm going to come over and take a look at gold or GLD, the ETF of gold. We have an IV rank of 58. So basically, that's prime for selling premium, like anything 30 and over, especially in an ETF. In equities, it's you pretty much can get those high IV ranks like that, pretty juicy. But in the ETF, even on a sell off like today, earlier, we only got the IWM got like a 23. Now the Qs we got like a 32, but in GLD we got a 58. Now technically, we know gold has been shooting up over the past year. We can just see gold just in an upward range, just continuing to go up. What I think honestly is I think that interest rates, we got a good case of possibility of interest rates staying neutral, like them not doing anything, just staying still until they get more data. Just this, and then maybe cut again the next time. However, I just think that the markets will kind of, until we get data, I think the markets will go sideways. Now, with me thinking that and not really having a directional bias, I can put a Delta Neutral trade on, and we're gonna do an Iron Condor in the GLD. So I'm gonna go. Let's go to the trade tab. We're gonna go now. The November monthly it's only expires in 7 days, so that will be what next Friday. So we're gonna go out in December or Dece, 35 days out. Now the expected move on the TastyTrade platform is $20.42. And I'm pretty much I'm gonna go out. Now here's the expected move right here. So I could sell, let's say I sold the expected move. So the 397 by the 402. Sell the 355 by the 350 and collect 172. Now I'm not going to do that because gold really moves. Like gold really moves. So I'm going to get wide. I'm going to sell the 16 delta. So I like to do my trades by delta, not necessarily the price. So I'm going to sell this 16 delta, buy this 12 delta On the put side, move these strikes out wider, sell this 16 delta, buy this 13 delta, and take in a $1.25. Basically risking, might as well say, yeah, risking one to make one. Now let's see if we can penny this up. That's saying the mid price is 126. I'm going to, we're going to put this in at 135. Let's see if we get filled. Matter of fact, let's go 137 and see if we get filled. I doubt I get filled right here, but let's see. Nope. So what I'm going to do is come over here, right click, and replace. I'm going to penny it down. Let's go to 133. Let's see. We're going to continue to penny down. All I'm doing is trying to see how much I can get on it. I got it at 126. Excuse me, 129. Let's go to 127. So we're just going to penny it down. Because the spread, you can see right here, I'm right in the middle of the bid ask. So you got on the bottom side, you got 110, you got 141 right here. Let's go 126. Still nothing. So I'm gonna end up having to come to the mid price. Now, if I wasn't doing this for the sake of doing a video, more than likely I probably would just sit it there. Let's put it at 125, see if we get filled. I'm gonna leave it there and then talk about the trade a little bit, and then we'll come back. Now, what I think technically, I think we're gonna get in like Elliott wave. I think we're in the fourth wave. So I'll show you guys why I think that. So so if you look, we had like a big move here. Then we got like some consolidation. Got a big move here. And I think we're gonna get some more consolidation just like this. I don't think that we'll continue. I think the market will go here and bounce around. And I only needed to do that for maybe a couple of weeks. And I'll be able to take whatever I need out of this trade right now. So let's see. Still not filled. Even though I'm trying to collect 125 and they say the mid price is 128. The only thing about this is whatever I'm giving up, I'm going to put this back at 128 and let's see. I like to get filled for the sake of the video. See 124. Let's see what happened. There we go. So I got filled. Got filled at 124. Now this particular trade, if we were to look at it on the let's analyze it. I'll let you guys see what it looks like on the analysis tab. As you can see right here, I just want the market to stay in between here. So outside of here to the downside or to the upside, I lose money. As long as it stays in here and then time goes by, then I make money. Really don't care which way it goes. I just want it to stay in here and bounce around. So basically, it can stay within these ranges. I got the short 408. So basically, 408 is up here. And then my other short strike on the put side is 353, which is down here somewhere. So over the next 35 days, we just want to see the market bounce back and forth in between here. And then that's it. There's always something to do in the market. And that's why, I kind of lean towards options more than just buying stock. And then because to do this trade right here, you couldn't do it with just stock. And if you wanted to buy shares, this ETF is $376. So it would take a large portion of your account. I'm only margined the difference of the premium. So basically, let's look at this. You can see I I collected 124, so I'm at risk. The only thing I have at risk is 376 for this particular trade. All right, guys. Like I said, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, um, follow at your own risk. These are, this is a trade that I feel comfortable with. I'm not telling anybody to follow me into this trade. And make sure that you guys, like I said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It helps me out with viewership. And then tune in for the weekend video. I'm gonna go over, my outlook for the week, and then, now go over this other trade I got on in Meta. We'll talk about that on the weekend video as well. With that being said, guys, I'm out. Peace.